The lights of Monday night are never gentle, they expose everything. The fear. The pride. The truth. And this week, the truth might just shock the entire NFL. Because while the world's watching Buffalo, while analysts throw their predictions around like confetti, something powerful is brewing in Atlanta. Something real. Something the numbers can't explain, but the players can feel in their bones. You can see it in the eyes of Grady Jarrett when he steps to the line. You can hear it in the pregame huddle when Jesse Bates screams, "Nobody moves the ball on us." You can sense it in every hit, every stop, every roar from that crowd. The Falcons' defense isn't just playing football anymore. They're rewriting what defense means. This isn't hype. This isn't luck. This is domination built from sweat, from film rooms, from pain. 5 weeks into the season, Atlanta's defense sits at the top of the mountain. Number 1 in total yards allowed, just 244 per game. Number 1 in passing yards allowed, only 135. First in first downs allowed. And they've given up just 8 touchdowns all season. 8. Teams are scoring that in a single Sunday. But against Atlanta? Every yard feels like a war. The third down stop rate? 6th best in the NFL. But that number doesn't tell the story. The story is fear. Quarterbacks are seeing ghosts before they even drop back. The story is unity, a group of men who trust each other like brothers in battle. And at the heart of it all stands Jeff Ulbrich, the mastermind behind the storm. He doesn't give speeches, he builds belief. His message is simple: heart, mind, fist. Heart play with passion, with fire, with that Atlanta edge that shakes opponents to their core. Mind outthink every offensive coordinator who dares to challenge you. Fist hit harder, strike first, finish every play with authority. This isn't just a motto. It's a lifestyle. Because this Monday night, the Falcons aren't walking into a football game. They're walking into a test. A test of everything they've built, their toughness, their chemistry, their pride. And while the nation watches Buffalo, waiting for another highlight from Josh Allen, Atlanta's ready to remind them all, the most dangerous team in football doesn't need flash. They just need 4 quarters to make you believe. So buckle up, Falcons Nation. The storm's coming. Do you believe in this defense yet? Because after Monday night, everyone will. You can feel it in the air, that quiet confidence before the storm. The kind of energy that tells you something big is coming. Because on Monday night, the Atlanta Falcons defense, the most complete, most connected unit in football, is about to stare down one of the most dangerous quarterbacks alive, Josh Allen. This isn't just another matchup. This is a test of fire. And the Falcons? They're walking into it with their heads high and their hearts set on making a statement. The communication in this defense is unreal, almost telepathic. It's like watching 11 minds operating as one. Safeties read routes before the ball's even snapped. Linebackers fill gaps before the play develops. Corners trust their instincts because they know the man behind them will have their back. This isn't just a good defense anymore. It's a great one, and it's peaking at the perfect time. But let's get straight to the big news that's got every Falcons fan fired up. A.J. Terrell is back. After missing 2 weeks with that nagging hamstring, the lockdown corner has been cleared for action. And what a time to return. His first assignment? Containing Stephon Diggs and Khalil Shakir, 2 receivers who thrive under pressure, in prime time, with the whole country watching. You couldn't script it better. Terrell's return changes everything. It's not just about coverage, it's about confidence. When your number 1 corner steps back on the field, the entire secondary stands taller. They communicate louder. They hit harder. They believe more. And from what's coming out of Flowery Branch, that energy around the facility has been electric all week. But football always gives and takes, and here's the gut punch: Darnell Mooney is out. That hamstring injury from week 4 hasn't healed fast enough, and now the Falcons' biggest deep threat will miss his second game of the year. It hurts, not just because of his stats, but because of what he represents. Mooney stretches defenses. He forces safeties to back up. He opens lanes for Drake London and Kyle Pitts to do damage underneath. Still, Raheem Morris isn't panicking. This move feels strategic, a long-term play. Mooney's absence may hurt this week, but the Falcons are protecting their future. They're thinking about January football. And that means opportunity knocks for two names that deserve your attention, Ray McCloud and rookie Casey Washington. Both have speed. Both have separation ability. Both are hungry. Washington, especially, this is his chance. Monday night. Prime time. Under the brightest lights in football. This is how legends start, one breakout performance at a time. And don't forget about Kyle Pitts. His role just exploded. Expect him to line up everywhere, slot, outside, tight, wide. He's too athletic for linebackers, too big for corners. Buffalo's aggressive blitzing style opens up space in the middle, the exact zone where Pitts can do the most damage. The game plan might change, but the firepower? Still loaded. Because this Atlanta offense is learning to adapt. They're proving that next man up isn't just coach talk, it's culture. And here's the underrated story, the rookies. This draft class, it's special. You can feel it. Every week, they step up. Every week, they make plays that shift momentum. It's like watching the foundation of something massive being built right in front of our eyes. So, Falcons Nation, as we get closer to kickoff, just remember this: they said we couldn't win games like this. They said experience beats youth, and talent beats grit. Well, Monday night is our chance to prove them all wrong. Something special is happening in Atlanta, something we haven't seen in decades. This isn't just about one win, 1 week, or even one season. It's about the birth of a new era built on young stars who are already carrying the weight of a city on their shoulders. Let's start with Xavier Watts, the rookie safety who's quickly becoming the heart of this defense. He didn't just win NFL Defensive Rookie of the Month, he earned it, the hard way. Week after week, he's flying across the field like he's been doing this for years. In Week 4, he recorded his second career interception, and with that, he became the fastest Falcon in 30 years to notch 2+ interceptions and 15+ tackles. 30 years. That's not a fluke, that's legacy-level production. Only 7 players in the entire NFL over the last decade have hit those marks in their first 4 games. 7. And now one of them wears red and black. This isn't luck. This isn't a hot streak. This is elite talent meeting the moment and seizing it. Even his college coach, Marcus Freeman from Notre Dame, saw this coming. He said, "Xavier Watts is a selfless, hard-working leader who's consistent in everything he does. Nothing he's doing now surprises anyone at Notre Dame." That right there tells you everything you need to know. The people who know him best expected greatness. And now the whole NFL is realizing what Atlanta saw on draft night: a safety with the instincts of a veteran and the fire of a rookie who's got everything to prove. But it's not just what's lighting the spark. Casey Washington, the rookie wide receiver, is next in line to make his mark. He's been electric in practice, crisp routes, natural separation, and hands that just don't lie. And now, with Darnell Mooney sidelined, Washington gets his shot under the brightest lights, Monday Night Football. This is his moment, the kind of stage where a quiet rookie becomes a household name. That's the beauty of this Falcons team. These rookies aren't just filling roles, they're becoming pillars. You can feel it. You can see it. They're the foundation of something Atlanta has been craving for years: sustainability, identity, and fire. And at the center of it all, stands a quarterback rewriting history in real time, Michael Penix Jr. Against Washington in Week 4, Penix threw for 313 yards and completed nearly 77% of his passes, both career highs. It was his second 300-yard performance of the season, and here's the jaw-dropper: he's the only Falcons quarterback ever to have multiple 300-yard games within his first 7 starts. Not Matt Ryan. Not Michael Vick. Nobody. Think about that. The kid is doing things that even franchise legends didn't touch this early. And sure, the critics are out there. They call him inconsistent. They say he's young, still learning, still figuring it out. But if you've been really watching, you can see what's happening. This isn't a kid figuring it out. This is a quarterback evolving in real time. He's fearless in the pocket, unshaken under pressure, and unafraid to test any coverage. When chaos breaks down around him, he doesn't panic, he extends the play, keeps his eyes up, and delivers. That's the mark of a gamer, not just a thrower. And now, facing Buffalo's relentless, pressure-heavy defense, Penix will need every ounce of that poise. The Bills will blitz, they'll disguise, they'll bait. But the Falcons' offensive line, one of the most improved units in football, has been giving him time to breathe, to read, and to strike. Without Mooney, Penix will lean on his trusted duo, Drake London and Kyle Pitts. London has become his comfort zone, the chain mover, the reliable target who wins contested catches like it's routine. And Pitts? He's a nightmare, a hybrid mismatch who can line up anywhere and make defensive coordinators lose sleep. This game is more than just another start for Penix. It's a statement. A moment where a young quarterback can look across the field at Josh Allen, one of the most explosive players in the league, and say, I belong here too. So when Monday night comes and the lights hit that field, don't blink. Because you might just witness the future of Atlanta football, Watts patrolling deep, Washington breaking free, and Penix standing tall in the pocket, the next generation of Falcons taking flight. This is it. This is the moment Michael Penix Jr. can walk into the fire and come out as the guy in Atlanta. Not just a promising young quarterback, the leader, the franchise, the heartbeat of a team that's been starving for this kind of confidence. Monday night isn't just another game. It's a statement. I'm saying it right now, Atlanta doesn't just win this one. They take over. They make the entire NFL stop and rethink everything they thought they knew about this team. Bijan Robinson? He's about to put on a show, 150 total yards, 2 touchdowns, and runs that break Buffalo's spirit. Penix Jr.? He's throwing darts all over the field, 275 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a performance that silences every critic who said he wasn't ready. Kyle Pitts? He's finally getting his breakout moment, 80 yards and a score that lights up the stadium. And Xavier Watts? That man's about to deliver another game-changing play that screams Defensive Rookie of the Year. Final score, Falcons 31, Bills 24. But it won't just be the numbers that matter. It'll be the feeling. Because you'll see it, that spark, that unity, that belief that something special is happening in Atlanta. Everything this team has worked for, the hours of film, the late-night practices, the sweat and sacrifice, it's all been leading to this. We've got the top defense in football, a balanced offense that can hit from every angle, and a coaching staff that's molding something powerful. But above all, we've got heart, and that's what wins big games. So here's the message, Falcons Nation, be loud. Be proud. Fill Mercedes-Benz Stadium with fire. Let the Bills feel that noise shaking the turf beneath them. Because this isn't just another primetime matchup, this is the night Atlanta announces itself as a true NFC contender. When the lights hit, when the anthem fades, and that first whistle blows, this city is going to rise. Because this is our time. This is our statement. This is Atlanta football.